We have a really diverse student population. We've got kids who have immigrant parents. Some of them are immigrants themselves. We have students who come from every possible religious background, ethnic background.
I've got so many seniors this year, they'll be the first one graduating high school. You know, and then just the thought of going to college is really out there.
I was born in Houston. My mother was born in El Salvador. She did not graduate high school. I would be the first in my family to graduate high school and go to college.
When we started looking at the data, we realized that we truly had some kids who were lost, who were not in our AP program who should have been. Those gaps were particular to minority students and students in poverty.
I felt like I just didn't belong in AP classes.
So we have x squared plus 2x delta x plus...
I was scared I wasn't going to be prepared for them and how much homework it was going to be.
Too fast and too college-y.
But yet these kids had the same test scores as the kids sitting in our current AP classes. And so they showed that they had the intelligence to do so. They had the work ethic. They were making high grades in other classes. We needed to tell them this is something that's available to you.
When they're encouraged to go ahead and take these classes, it just changes them. It changes their whole outlook, and then it makes them realize I can go ahead and move on.
Almost all our teachers here always want everyone to be involved in AP classes because they know everyone can do better.
Miss McCain had mentioned me by name that I should be in it, and I thought that was like the coolest thing. I was like, wow, she said me.
She looked at my grades and she saw I had A's in like every academic class, and she was like, what about AP? And I was like, what about AP? I didn't know anything about it.
It made me feel good because I was like, hey, if you believe me like that, I should believe myself.
I truly believe this is how we will change the educational future for these students, is by getting students out of cycles of poverty, out of cycles of parents who weren't educated, grandparents who weren't educated, to make sure these students have the opportunities that all of our other students in AP classes have known all along.